So I have a regret in my life. It was a stupid mistake on my part, but it's a mistake I'm not gonna ever make again. Okay. I just should have never got involved in the stock market, if you want me to tell you the truth. I regret it. I really, really don't see myself, at this point of my life, putting major money into stock market ever again. I like I said, where I'm at right now, I have my AMC, I have my GameStop. Yes, I'm a little edgy more towards putting money more into GameStop at this point. I'm already established with AMC. That's it. I know I'm going to lose a lot of shares, but still, even after losing 90%, I'm still going to have a lot of shares. But I'm really edging into putting more money into GameStop because I have a long term plan with GameStop and I'm already recovering money. But like I said, this consists of a very small amount of my net worth, about 10%. 90% is basically cash holdings, precious metals, gold, and real estate. Okay. And that's just where I see myself going, honestly. I look back on every single time I bought real estate in my life, I always made money, like all the time. I bought a house in Jackson, New Jersey, made very good money on it. My house in Barnegat, I'm up close to 300,000 right now, profit. And I say to myself, I put money in AMC, and I lost my friggin' ass, my balls, my underwears here because the market is rigged. The market is corrupt. I hate that piece of shit, Ken Griffin. You have no idea how much I hate that mother effer. That piece of human trash. I hate that guy. Okay, that guy's got this whole thing wrapped around his finger. It's like a big friggin' monopoly with his political connections, everything. How do you compete against a guy like that? How do you compete against somebody who's got everybody wrapped around his effing finger? Probably Gary Gensler too. Of course, I have to say it's alleged, but the guy's got all these friggin' brokerages in his friggin' back pocket, payment for order flow, dark pools, Citadel Connect. He doesn't have to answer to nobody. He doesn't have to show any type of synthetic holdings. The guy's got this whole thing wrapped up, right? So I just say to myself, it's almost impossible. Like he said it himself. Remember that analogy? He's like, someone asked him, he was on an interview, Ken Griffin, and they're like, does like a regular person, let's just say like a grandmother who wants to invest her retirement money in the stock market, that she has a chance to compete against you? He's like, well, let me put it this way. It's like me trying to compete against Tiger Woods. I'm not going to win, right? I'm not going to win. You know what I mean? So again, look, I understand what all of you are going to say. This sounds like fun. This sounds like negativity. It's reality. Like you got to just sometimes accept that there are certain things in this world that are rigged and it's corrupt. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm trying to be negative, but you want to know what always seems fair to me? Real estate. Okay, real estate seems fair to me. Because I've literally always made money every single time. I've always done well with gold. Gold always does good for me. So I just say to myself, why change things? Sometimes I feel like giving myself a little slap in my head. I'm like, why am I changing what's working? If owning real estate is working for me, and if owning precious metals and cash is king and keeping cash, bonds I also have, but it's a different story. That's more for, bonds is more for me over the very, very, very long term, like 20, 30 years from now, so I have constant, money coming in. That's that, but that's not really what my goals are in my life. My goals are in my life is real estate. And that's why I have this idea, Apefather and The Apes. Okay. I want to make it a brand name. Now, I would love for people, look, to just help me open the first business. Like I said, Moon Monster, I love him. He wants to get involved, but he doesn't understand one thing. And I love you, brother, right? I love you. It's, he's like, I want to see the business plan. I want to see it. Look, that's the easy part. You want to know what the easy part is, bro? Finding like land for sale or finding a business for sale, right? That's in a good location is very, very easy to do. This is not complicated, okay? And then renovating it, getting yourself a liquor license, doing everything you have to do to set up the business, getting all, obviously, the equipment that you're going to need for the kitchen. Obviously hiring the best, employees, the best chef, the best managers, have a great staff. Like, this is all not really hard. The hardest part is the money part. That's the hardest part. So basically, where I'm at is choice A and choice B. Choice A, I finance this whole thing myself, which is something I'm willing to do if I have to. Or choice B, you help me and you support me. Now, at first, I'm only asking for super chats. Now, understand, you can give me super chats just on this video. On every single YouTube video I put out, there's a thing called super thanks. You click on it, you can send $3, $5, $10, $20 my way. Now, you might say, and you could also do this on my live stream, super chats. Now, you might say, why the FUCK would I want to send you money? You're just not seeing the big picture, okay? Adam Aaron abused us. In my opinion, he stole our money. Now, I'll say it's alleged, but that's just how I feel about it, okay? You could feel differently. I'll say it's alleged, but, it's like he turned us into like the blood transfusion to keep AMC alive. Constantly wants retail's money. Over and over, more dilution, more dilution, more dilution. I'm sick of that, mother effer. So I want to do something where we've already established a movement of apes all around the world, but I want us all to work together as one united ape army. Apefather and The Apes, you see, that's the brand name. And, the key is to buy the real estate, follow in the business model of McDonald's, where we own the real estate, and then the businesses could be multi-industries. They could be Italian restaurants, Apefather and The Apes Italian restaurants, Apefather and The Apes Steakhouse, Apefather and The Apes Salon, Apefather and The Apes Gym. I mean, there's no limits. Like I said, my true goal and my true dream, Apefather and The Apes Hotels, Apefather and The Apes Casinos. That's my big dream. So all I'm asking for is this. Help me open the first business, kind of like on the arm. You understand? I'm not asking for big money. It's a super chat. You're going to have no interest in this business, no ownership whatsoever. But what you're doing is you're giving me what's called a chance. You're making me test my worth. Okay? Let me show you. This is like kind of like a prototype. Let me show you that I can do this. Okay? Let me show you I could get the land, purchase the land. I could renovate the business, get the liquor license, get all the equipment, turn it into a money-making situation. Then I got something now that I can prove to you, a track record of success, where now you might want to get serious. You follow me? That's when I got to go the legality, route. You have to understand. See, I can't. This video is not a solicitation for an investment because that's against the law. That's against securities laws. Sending me a super chat because you want to support me or you think that I'm entertaining, knowing you're not going to get an interest in the business, that's not against the law. You have the right to do that. Everybody has the right to send me a super chat. Okay? That's not against the law. But if I was promising you, if you're sending me $5 or $10, you're going to be a partner in the business, that's against the law. So that's why I'm trying to be clear. Sending me super chats is not a solicitation for an investment. You will not have any ownership interest in this business. You're sending me a super chat merely you find me entertaining and you want to support me with my dreams and my ambitions. But remember, if I could open up one of these businesses, Apefather and The Apes, let's just call it an Italian restaurant, I'll have a gigantic platform now to really talk to the media. Could you imagine how exciting this is going to be? I'm going to say Adam Aaron screwed us, Ken Griffin screwed us, Gary Guns is not doing his job, right? And we took it upon ourselves to become our own bosses, like the movie Boss of Bosses, your Paul Castellano story. We're no longer going to be the puppets. We're going to be the puppet masters. So we say Bafangul, you understand, to corrupt Wall Street, to the rigged Wall Street, and we say hello to Apefather and The Apes running the show. You understand? This could be something we could do nationwide. This is something we could do worldwide. This could become a dynasty. This could become an empire. Okay, so if you really see the big picture, This is the ground floor level. But just the first business has to be the prototype. You got to kind of do it on the what are we talking about? $3, $4, $5 super chat. We're not talking about a lot of money. You can do it right on this video. Okay, you're supporting my dreams, and in exchange, I'm going to be your voice. I'm going to fight for you. You're going to see me talk to Charles Payne, Melissa Lee. You're going to see me on major media. And that's another thing, because it's kind of almost like a catalyst if you think about it, because it's so exciting. It's exciting that the retail investor, that the apes took it upon themselves to start their own enterprise. You sometimes that's exciting. It's like we're telling Wall Street to go F themselves. We're telling the corruption to go F themselves. We're telling the dilution to go F themselves. We're telling Adam Aaron to go F themselves. Okay? And we're taking it upon ourselves to be the leaders, to be the champions. Just consider it. Okay? This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.